everyone, it's now time for my next episode of Card Sharks BigJon for the PC. Mikey is the current champion of $57,500, and my other Skype guests are Aubrey, Corey, and Sam, and Leaf just rejoined us. And
I lost my internet again.
And this time, Mikey has elected to go head-to-head with Sam1994Game.
Hello.
We're going to load the cards for round one.
Hopefully I do better this time than I did the last.
Yeah, last time Sam went head-to-head against Aubrey, and Aubrey ended up sweeping her.
Good.
Yeah. But Mikey, Sam, I wish you both good luck, and here's the first question. The first question always goes to the champion. In this case, it's Mikey. Mikey, we asked 100 people, would you take a trip on an island for a week? How many of these 100 people said yes, they would take a trip on an island for a week?
If the thing includes free drinks, free hotel rooms, maybe free margaritas, I take it. But I'd probably say 25.
25 of 100 people said they'd take a trip on an island for a week. Sam, higher or lower than 25?
Higher.
Thinks it's higher. The actual number of these people who take a trip on an island for a week is 45. It is higher. Now, Sam, your base card is a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen?
No.
Oh no, an ace.
Oh.
Mikey, you have to play the card. You did not win the question. It's a 9.
Lower.
Lower than a 9? Yes, a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. A 7. 3's on the 7. And the next question goes to Sam. Sam, we asked 100 people living next to the San Andreas Fault. Would you stay even if there was an earthquake in the area? How many of these 100 people said yes, they would stay near the San Andreas Fault even if there was an earthquake in the area?
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, 15 of 100 people living next to the San Andreas Fault said they would stay even if there was a earthquake, rather. Mikey, higher or lower than 15?
Well, we had an earthquake here in Ohio earlier back a couple months ago, so I know how they feel. Let's go higher.
Going higher. The actual number of these people living near the San Andreas would stay even if there was an earthquake is 93. It is much higher. Now, Mikey, you have the base card of a 7.
Change that 7.
Changing that 7. That 7 becomes a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10? Yes, a 7.
You know what? Let's go all the way. Lower.
For the first game of the match, lower. Yes, a 5. Mikey wins game number 1. Sam, this is make or break. We're going to deal out the cards. And the first question goes to Mikey. Mikey, we asked 100 single women. Is a trouble man more interesting than a happy man? How many of these 100 single women said yes, a trouble man is more interesting than a happy man?
You know what? That's going to be a low number. I have to say 10.
10 of 100 single women said that a trouble man is more interesting than a happy man. Sam, higher or lower?
Higher.
Thinks it's higher.
You gotta know.
The actual number of these single women who think a trouble man is more interesting than a happy man is 30. It is higher.
I know a lot of people, and they think troubled men are a whole lot more interesting.
Sam, do you think a trouble man is more interesting?
My opinion, no, but I know some friends that do.
Okay. Well, anyway, Sam, your base card is a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen?
No.
Oh no, an ace.
Again?
Mikey, your base card is a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen? Yes, a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6?
No.
Oh no, a 4.
Crap.
Sam, next question is to you. Sam, we asked 100 people. Have you hung up an annoying caller and pretended disconnected? How many of these 100 people said yes, they've hung up on an annoying caller and pretended it disconnected?
50.
50?
Yeah.
50 of 100 people said they've hung up on an annoying caller and
Lower.
pretended it disconnected.
Lower.
Mikey says lower. The actual number of these people who hung up on an annoying caller and pretended disconnected is 55. It is not lower. It is higher. Sam, you can play the queen or change it.
Change it.
Oh, you're going to change the queen?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a surprise. It's going to change the queen. The queen is a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4? Yes, the 9. It's a 9, Sam. Higher, lower, or freeze?
Higher.
Oh, going against the odds. Thinks it's higher. Oh no, a 6. Mikey, you have to play the queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen? Yes, an 8. Number after 7.
Freeze on the 8.
Freezing on the 8. This is the fourth and final question. Oh no, this is the third question. Mikey, we have asked 100 single women in Southern California. Have you gone out with a man who was wearing more jewelry than you? How many of these 100 single women said yes, they went out with a man who was wearing more jewelry than him?
Unless he's a pimp. Pimp.
I'm in.
I don't know. If he's a pimp, then yeah. I would have to say 25.
25 of 100 single women in Southern California said they'd gone out with a man who was wearing more jewelry than her. Sam, higher or lower?
Higher.
Thinks it's higher. And Sam, have you gone out with someone who was wearing more jewelry than you?
No.
The actual number of these people, women in Southern California went out with a man who wore more jewelry than her is 38. It is higher. Sam, you can play the 4 or change it.
I'll play it and say higher.
Higher than a 4.
No.
Oh no, another 4. Mikey, you have to play the 8.
Let's go lower.
Lower than an 8?
No.
Yeah, oh no, a 10.
Crap.
This is the fourth and final question, so someone must win on this play the cards, and the question goes to Sam. Sam, we asked 100 people, have you been bitten by a dog? How many of these 100 people said yes, they have been bitten by a dog?
Ouch. I'll go with 20.
20 of 100 people said they've been bitten by a dog. Mikey, higher or lower?
I've been bitten by a dog, so higher.
One higher. The actual number of these people who have been bitten by a dog is 39. It is higher. Now, Mikey, here's the situation. You need 3 cards to win. Sam needs all 4. You have a base card of an 8. Sam has a 4. You can change the 8
card.
Oh, he's going to go for it. And if you goof, Sam wins. He's going to change the 8. The 8 is an ace.
Oh, wow, lower.
Lower than an ace? Yes, the 7.
Oh, boy, lower.
Taking a chance. Lower than a 7? Oh, no! Another 7, and Sam wins game number 2. In this round, only 3 cards will be dealt out. And this will determine who gets to go on to the the money cards. Mikey, first question is to you. Mikey, we asked 100 wives of U.S. congressmen. Have you persuaded your husband to change his vote? How many of these 100 wives of U.S. congressmen said yes, they persuaded their husband to change his vote?
Wouldn't that be like illegal, though? Probably 25.
25 of 100 wives of U.S. congressmen said they persuaded their husband to change his vote. Sam, higher or lower?
Higher.
Thinks it's higher. The actual number of these U.S. wives of U.S. congressmen persuaded their husband to change the vote is 34. It is higher. Sam, your base card is an ace.
Lower.
Lower than an ace? Yes, a 4.
Higher.
For the championship, higher. Yes, the Jack, and Sam is the new champion.
Wow, right, Sam. Wow. My free game winning streak
Mikey, you will not be leaving with a frown. You are going home with $57,500. And we will bring you back for another episode. And Sam is the new champion. So she'll go to the money card for the first time. And first of all, Sam, congratulations on making it to the money cards. And we'll start you off with the first row with $200. And you'll deal them out. You'll go higher or lower on each card until you get to the next row. We'll give you another $400. Minimum bets are $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. And you have the option to change a card one time per line. And if you double all the way, then it's $32,000, which Mikey did last time. And Sam, we're all pulling for you. So here's $200. And a reminder, if the same card comes up, it's a push, meaning you do not win and you do not lose. Here's $200. And your first card, Sam, is a 5.
Higher?
How much?
100.
Okay. $100. Higher than a 5? It is an 8. $300 and an 8. You have the option to change it.
I'll keep it.
Oh, you're going to keep the 8. Okay. How much in higher or lower?
100 and lower.
$100. Lower than an 8? Yes, a 6. It's a 6, Sam. How much and where? How much and higher or lower? Or you can change to 6.
Change it.
1, 2, or 3?
2.
Changing that 6 with card number 2. And that 6 becomes another 8. It's an 8.
Okay, and let's go with 100 and lower.
$100. Lower than an 8? Oh no, it's a queen. But moving to the next zone, we give you $400 more betting money. You have $700 and a queen.
Okay, 200 lower.
$200. Lower than a queen? Yes, a 6. $900 and a 6. Now you can change the card. You are on the second row.
Let's go 200 higher.
Keeping the 6. $200. Higher? Yes, a jack. $1,100 and a jack.
300 and lower.
$300. Lower than a jack? Oh no, it's a king. But Sam, you have a great base card of a king. You are at the big bet. You have $800. You must risk at least $400.
Okay, let's risk 500 and say lower.
$500. Come on, for $1,300. We want to see Sam with $1,300 in her pocket. If this card is lower, it is a 5. Now, Sam, you have $1,500. You have $1,300 plus the $200 from the game, meaning you wind up at $1,500. And you can win a $20,000 jackpot if you find the card with a dollar sign. You choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Sam? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
5.
Going with 5. She'll be $20,000 richer if the dollar sign is behind 5. Oh no! And it was behind 2.
Again?
So next time our jackpot will be worth $30,000. But Sam, you will come back as the returning champion with $1,500 in your pocket. And we'll see you for the next episode.